The first set. What I will do is I'll give you guys a few minutes to solve and then we will begin. Okay. So the question says, the direction says, Prime Hotels is a hotel chain. 4 of its hotels are located in the heart of the commercial hub of metropolitan cities New Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Kolkata. As it is a luxury hotel located in the city center, there are not many rooms, only 12 in any of the prime hotels. As the name suggests, all the rooms in each of the hotels of the hotel chain are numbered as prime numbers. All the hotels have 2 floors and an equal number of rooms on each of the 2 floors. The ground floor room numbers are chosen from the numbers between 1 and 100, and the first floor room numbers are chosen from numbers between 100 and 200. As per norms, the room number on the first floor are 100 more than the corresponding room numbers on the ground floor. Then we have 3 conditions. The following conditions were followed at the time of the construction of the hotels. The 10th digit of the room numbers of any 2 rooms on a particular floor cannot be the same. The average number of all the room numbers put together on any floor is a natural number. The combination of all the room numbers available in the 4 hotels located in different metropolitan cities is not the same. So, to give you an idea, this set, when you read it for the first time, it looks like you have to deal with the prime numbers from 1 to 100 and also the prime numbers from 100 to 200, right? So it is going to be lengthy as well as maybe a lot of calculation is involved. Okay, we will not have an idea unless and until we begin, okay, writing some of the initial parts. While writing down the initial parts, we'll get to know that how complicated or how lengthy or how calculative it can get. Okay, we cannot judge at the very beginning. If you're not good with numbers and arrangement, then obviously you'll find it difficult. But if you're good at it, maybe you'll find it easy. Yeah, good afternoon, Ajay. Good afternoon once again. So, all the information is over here. So, I will start with the beginning part. It says there are 4 cities, right? And nowhere further the cities are mentioned, right? Nothing of that is given. Then it says, as the name suggests, all the rooms in the hotels of the chain numbered as prime numbers, and all the hotels have 2 floors and an equal number of rooms on each of the 2 floors, right? And the ground floor room numbers are chosen from the numbers between 1 and 100, and the first floor room numbers are chosen from numbers between 100 and 200. And the room numbers on the first floor are 100 more than the corresponding room numbers on the ground floor. So I don't know which particular city or location we are talking about, but if I talk about the ground floor over here, and then if I talk about the first floor, the ground floor is going to be a prime number and the first floor is going to be 100 more than that prime number, and this one should also be a prime number, which means the ground floor numbers are prime numbers और उसके ऊपर वाले भी prime numbers हैं, and the difference between them is 100. ठीक है? So it becomes very important and mandatory that you should know all the prime numbers from 1 to 100, and then you should also have an idea that which are the prime numbers from 100 to 200. If you don't know, then you will have to find out कि given number prime number है कि नहीं, है ना? थोड़ा सा calculation होगा. So let's talk about the prime numbers. So the prime numbers are going to be 2, 3, 5. So I will write down 10 prime numbers here. ठीक है, तो उसके लिए थोड़ी सी जगह और ले लेता हूं मैं. Okay, so 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 19. Sorry, before 19 we will have थोड़ा और नजदीक जगह नहीं बचेगी फिर. So 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 3, 3, 6, 7, 8. Then we will have 23, then we will have 29. Then we will have, let's write it below because हमें इसके 100 ज़्यादा भी चाहिए ना. Then we will have 31, we will have 37, then we will have 41, we will have 43, next prime number is 47, next number is 53, next prime number is 59, then we have 61, then we have 67, and then we have 71. 20 ho gaya? We need another 5, right? So we will have next as 73, next one will be 79, next one will be 83, next one is 89 and 97. So these are the 100 prime numbers. Okay. Now, the numbers which are 100 more than it. Ye ground floor ke hai numbers, right? Ground floor ke. So what about first floor numbers? 100 more. So 100 more would mean 102, it will mean 103, it would mean 105, it would mean 107, 111, 113, 117, 119, 123, 129, 131, 137, 141, 143, 147, 153, 159, 161, 167, 171, 173, 179, 183, 189, and 197. Now, every pair of prime numbers, P and 100 plus P, they both should be prime, right? Dono prime hone chahiye. So in the ground floor, the yellow numbers are going to be written and the white ones are going to be written on the first floor. Both are supposed to be prime numbers. So let's say ki kaun se honge and which ones are not going to be there. 2 is a prime number, 102 is not. So let's eliminate this. 3 is a prime number, 103 is also there. 5 and 105 nahi hota. 7 and 107, 107 is a prime number. 11 and 111. Now 111 is divisible by 3. तो आप इसको हटा दो. 117 is divisible by 3. ठीक है, जो 3 वाले हैं, I'm going to remove them first. So 143 is divisible by 11. So easy वाले. 3 and simple numbers. 147 is divisible by 7. 153 is divisible by 3. 159 is divisible by 3. 171 is divisible by 3. 183 is divisible by 3. 189 is divisible by 3. ठीक है. So 3, 7 and 11 वाले जल्दी जल्दी ढूंढ लिया. Now let's check. If I want to find out if 103 is a prime number or not, so पहला step क्या होता है? You take the square root of 103. Square root of 103 is going to be 10 point something. So now you will check 103 divided by all the prime numbers up to 10. So 103 2 से divisible है? नहीं. Is 103 divisible by 3? No. Is 103 divisible by 5? No. Is 107 divisible by, 103 divisible by 7? No. Right? Next prime number is more than 10, so we'll stop. So 103 is the prime number. Let's check for 107. अब 103 and 107 में there is a gap of 4. 3 से नहीं था तो अभी भी नहीं है. 2 से नहीं था, नहीं है. 5 is, it's also not divisible. And it's also not divisible by 7. Let's move to the next one. 13 and 113. 113 square root is still 10. Right? 11 आएगा 121 पे. So 113 का square root is still 10. So it's not divisible by 2, 3, 5 as well as 7. Let's look at 119. 119 is not divisible by 2, it's not divisible by 3, it's not divisible by 5. What about 7? 119 if you divide it by 7, it will become 70 plus 49. 49 is also divisible by 7. So ये नहीं हो सकता. Right? So the ones that where P and 100 plus P both are prime numbers, we have so far got 3 of them. 31 and 131. Hold on. So 31 and 131. So 131 square root is going to be 11 point something. So it's not divisible by 2, it's not divisible by 3, it's not divisible by 5, it's not divisible by 7. Is it divisible by 7? No, it's not. What, is it divisible by 11? No, it's not. So ye bhi hoga. 137. Is it divisible by 2? No. 3? No. 5? No. 7? No. Right? Is it divisible by 11? No, it's not. So this is the next one. Next we have is 161. Is it divisible by 2? No. 3? No. 5? No. Is it divisible by 7? 161 will become 140 plus 21. 147's ka multiple hai. 21 is also a multiple of 7. So, ye bhi eliminate. 67 and 167. Now 167 square root is going to be up to 169, it's 13. So 167 will be 12 point something. So 12 tak check karna hai. As in 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11 se. Not divisible by 2, not divisible by 3, not divisible by 5, not divisible by 7. No, it's not. Not divisible by 11 as well. So this is the next pair of prime numbers. 173 and 173. Now 173 square root is going to be 13 point something. So 2 नहीं है, 3 नहीं है, 5 नहीं है. देखो हर बार 2, 3, 5 मैं ऐसे ही बोल रहा हूँ because it's mandatory. Otherwise आपको check करना नहीं है, right? Because up to 3 we have already checked. Up to 5 we have already checked. 7. Is it divisible by 7? 140 plus 33. No. Is it divisible by 11? No. Is it divisible by 13 now? So 13 and then you will have 43. Yeah. So it's not divisible, so it's a prime number. What about 179? Not divisible by 2, 3, 5. Is it divisible by 7? So we will have 14 plus 39. So as in 140 plus 39? No. Not divisible by 7. Is it divisible by 11? No. Is it divisible by 13? So we will have 13 and then we will have 49. 49 is not divisible by that. So ye bhi hoga. What about 97 and 197? So 197 is square root is going to be 14 point something. So we have to check up to 13, right? So not divisible by 2, 3, 5. What about 7? 140 plus 57. No. 11. No. 13. 13 and 130 plus 67. No. What about, okay, beyond that, not necessary. So this is also prime number. So right now we have found out the room numbers on the first floor are 100 more than the corresponding room numbers on the ground floor. So these are the combinations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. ये 9 हमारे पास cases हैं, right? Okay. The following conditions were followed at the time of the construction of the hotels. The 10th digit of the room numbers of any two rooms on a particular floor cannot be the same. Means, if I pick 31 for ground floor, I can't pick 37 again for ground floor. दोनों में से कोई एक ही लेगा. Similarly, if I pick 73, I cannot pick 79. Or if I don't pick 73, I'll have to pick 79. Similarly, for 3 and 7 also, the 10th digit being 0 for both of them, isn't it? So, ya to 3 ya 7 hoga. Okay, so we will remember that. Then it says the average number of all the room numbers put together on any floor is a natural number. So, we will have we have total how many floors here? 12 rooms here. And there are 2 floors with equal number of rooms. So, ground floor pe you have got 6 rooms. And first floor pe you have got 6 rooms for each of the locations. 12 rooms. It says that the average जो होना चाहिए of any floor, it should be a natural number. ठीक है? So if the average, now think about this. If the average of ground floor is a natural number, the average of first floor will also be a natural number. Because if this is A, B, C, D, E, F, then the numerators are, the first floors are 100 plus A, 100 plus B. So average agar ek hai numbers, some certain numbers have got an average. If you add the same numbers to each number, it still is the average, which is 100 more than it. Point mein nahi aayega. It's not that the average of the ground floor room numbers will be integer, but the first floor won't be. That won't happen, right? Then it says the combination of all the room numbers available in the 4 hotel rooms located in different metropolitan cities is not the same. So we need to find out unique scenarios. Okay, so chalo shuru karte hain. Let's start. So once this part is understood, let's talk about ground floor and first floor. So how should we denote this? If I write ground floor and first floor, तो सबका अलग-अलग combo आएगा. Okay, fine. So first floor and ground floor of one of the cities. We can have ground floor में 3 or 7. And then we will necessarily have 13. Then we will have 31 or 37. Then we will definitely have 67. Then we will have 73 or 79. And then we will definitely have 97. Such that the first floor numbers are 103 or 107, 113, 131 or 137. Why am I doing this? Because of this first point. The tens digit are unique. Then we will have 167, we will have 173 or 179. Then we will have 197. Okay. So I'll just underline these so that you can understand these are the 6 rooms in each of the floors. Okay. Now, second particular point. The average number of all the rooms put together on any floor is a natural number. So let's look at the ground floor ka average. See, 13 hoega, 67 is also definitely going to be there, 97 is also going to be there, right? These 3 room numbers are fixed. So if we add all of this, this is going to give me 67 plus 13, which is 80, plus 97, which is 177. Now 177, ko filhal, if so far you divide it by 6, it's not, right? 6 is divisible nahi hai. Why 6? Because we need average sum divided by 6 numbers, 6 rooms. So it means that I need to add a number such that the new sum should be divisible by 6. अब आप देखो combination. These are the 3 room numbers, no? 3 or 7, 31 or 37, 73 or 79. So if I take the smallest numbers, suppose if I take 3, 31 and 73, their sum is going to be 107. So 177 plus 107 will result in 284. Now 284 is not divisible by 6. As in, if I say that the ground floor room numbers are 3, 13, 31, 67, 73, 97, ये नहीं हो सकता क्योंकि the sum of the room numbers is not divisible by 6. Now, instead of 73, if I happen to take 79, so आप ना फिर से add नहीं करो. Don't add again. Okay. Can I say the increase is that of 6? If original sum was not divisible by 6, if I add 6 to it, तो be it 6 से divisible नहीं होगा. Okay. So we can't have this combination. What if I change 31 to 37? If I change 31 to 37 और इधर में अगर 73 कर दूं, so if you compare this and this, there is an increase of 6 here. तो यह 6 बढ़ने से तो अभी भी नहीं होगा 6 के टेबल में. Similarly, instead of 73 with 37, if I decide to take 79, and if you compare now these two, 3 and 3 same, 31 has become 37, 6 की बढ़ोतरी, increase of 6, 73 has become 79, that's another increase of 6. So there is an overall increase of 12. So if 284 was not divisible by 6, how come 284 plus 12 would be? It means 31, 37 आप लो, 73, 79 कोई भी combo लो, it's not going to work out. With 3. The moment I don't take 3, so can I be confident कि ये 3 नहीं हो सकता? Right? If 3 is not possible, 103 भी acceptable नहीं है. Now, instead of 3, if I take a 7, and let's say all the numbers are same. Now, if you compare these two, there is an increase of 4 in the first number and the other numbers are same. So that means there is an increase of 4 overall. 284 plus 4 becomes 288 and 288 is divisible by 6. Right? यानी कि क्या combinations are allowed? Which ones will work? So let's erase this. We have checked for 3. So can we say we will have 7, 13, 31, 67, 73, 7, 13, 31, 67, 79, 7, 13. Instead of 31, let's take 37 now. Two possibilities for this third room and two possibilities for this fifth room. Total 4 cases, and we do have 4 cities. So one of these cities is going to be New Delhi, another is going to be Mumbai, the next one is going to be Chennai, next one is going to be Kolkata. For 4 cities ke room numbers ye hai, ground floor. What would be the first floor? Add 100 to all of this. Those are also prime numbers. If the average of these numbers is a natural number, सब में अगर आपने अच्छा 97 missing है सब में, if with every number you add 100, so उसका average भी 100 से increase होगा. If it was already an integer, it will remain an integer. Integer is a natural number. Now what is the sum of these room numbers? ये भी एक बार देख लेते हैं. So 7 plus 13 is 20. 67 plus 73 is 140. 140 plus 20 is 140 plus 20 is 160. So we will have 160 plus 31 plus 97 is 128. So this is going to give us 288. Now this is 288. The next one is going to be 6 more, which will result in 294. The next one is, there is an increase of 6 here. So ये 6 से बढ़ा, ये 6 से कम हो गया. So it will stay at 294. And here there is an increase of 6 here also. There is an increase of 6 here also. Increase of 12. So this will become 300. I hope this is clear, this sum. If we talk about the average now, okay, इनका average क्या है? So we have to divide all these numbers by 6. So 288 by 6 is going to be 48. This one is going to be one more, 49. This one is 49 and this one will be 50. These are the averages. So all the 3 points we have taken. The combination for each hotel is a different one. The average is a natural number, and ground floor and first floor, they both are prime numbers, such that the first floor have, they are 100 more than the room numbers of the ground floor. So this was the initial time consuming part, which took us around 20 minutes. So like I said, this was a lengthy one. It is an interesting one because there were so many possibilities. It turns out only 4 make sense. Okay. Let's look at the questions now. First question says, if the average of the room numbers on the ground floor of the prime hotel located in Chennai is a perfect square. Average is a perfect square. If you remember, the averages we got are 48, 49, 49 and 50. And it says it's a perfect square. So 49 hoga. 49 is that average. Okay. Next. If the average of the room numbers on the ground floor and the first floor taken together in New Delhi is a perfect square. So average is 48 for this. First floor average will be 148. So the sum is going to be 196. If average is 49, so first floor ka 149. Their average is 198. 50 and this is 150. So zyada hoga average first floor ka. So this is going to be 200. Question says that the sum of ground floor and first floor is a perfect square. Then what is that particular average? Right? So are we talking about ground floor ka average, or are we talking about first floor ka average, or are we talking about the sum of those two? If the average of the room numbers on the ground floor and the first floor taken together Oh. Sorry, they're not talking about sum of the averages. They are talking about average of the floor numbers. So that's a mistake. So this sum was 288, and then we had this sum as no, they're not talking about sum of the numbers. They are just talking about room numbers on the ground floor. And the first floor is going to be 600 more. So this is 688. Next one was 6 more. So this was 294 and then this was 894. The next one is 300 and the next one is 600 more. So 900. So the average of the room numbers on the ground floor and the first floor taken together is a perfect square. Typical question. As in, let's look at the data and understand. They are saying that the sum of the numbers on the ground floor and the first floor ka average. Okay, got it. So the averages were 48 for ground floor and the first floor. First floor is going to be 148. So their average is going to be 48 and 148 ka average, which is going to be 48 plus 50, 98. If I talk about the next one, we had 49 and 149. Now their average is going to be 50 plus 49, which is 99. The next one is 50 and 150. The average of these two, not the sum, the average, as in add and divide by 2, add and divide by 2, add and divide by 2. So this is going to be 100. And it is given that this answer is a perfect square. Then what is that average? That average is 100. Okay? If we happen to add the numbers, then obviously it will not give us a perfect square because the numbers already are not perfect square. So there's some 600 add करके perfect square नहीं बनेगा. So 100 is the answer. Next is what is the average of all the room numbers of the prime hotel chain across the country? So we need the average of all the numbers. Well, if we want to take the average of all the numbers, room numbers, so can we say one of the hotels is going to have 48 as the average and 148? Acha, ठीक है. There were two hotels with 49 and 149 as the average. And there was one hotel with 50 and 150 as the average. Now do remember there are 6 rooms of each type, right? So iska matlab hai we are supposed to add all the numbers now. And since their weightages are same, we will have to divide this by 8. So this is going to be 288 plus 196. Not 288. So this is going to give us 196 plus 2 times 199 plus 200 whole divided by 8. So 199 ka double is going to give us 398. 398, 200, 5, 6, 794 divided by 8. Is there any calculation mistake? 794 divided by 8 ka? We had 49 ke do, no? Acha, 49 plus 149 is 198 and one not 199. भाई मैं सोचूं कि 8 से divide क्यों नहीं हो रहा? So 49 plus 149 is 198. 198 ka double is 396. So 396 plus 196 is 792, and this will result in 49. Now, if you pay attention, we could have simplified this calculation to a lot of extent. Simple सा ये है कि 48, 49 and 49 and 50 का average क्या होगा? It will be 49. Sorry, ये 49 नहीं होना था. This 49 क्यों लिखा? This is 99. Right? So this is the average. Now, if I add 100 to each of these, what will be the average? What will be the average? The average will be 149. What will be the average of 49 and 149? 99. यही होना था. So we could have saved ourselves a lot of time if we had not done this. But why? Okay, when you're solving a question, for example, I'm solving this question for the first time. The thing that strikes you first, you go ahead with it. If you have time with you, then you look at the question, you look at what you are trying to do and evaluate. Should I go ahead with it or is there any simpler process? तो वो थोड़ा fast कर देते हैं. Right? Okay. Next is the Prime Hotels chain wishes to start a new hotel in Bangalore on the same lines as its chain of 4 hotels that will have one extra room on each floor for the founder and co-founder of the hotel chain. So, एक room बढ़ाना है. Instead of 6 and 6, now we will have 7 and 7. To fulfill this purpose, conditions 1 and 2 are not followed. Obviously, condition 1 was, what was the condition 1? 2 तो याद है मेरे को. 1 क्या था? Condition 1 was 10th digit of a particular floor cannot be same, which means अब आप 131, 173 का combination तो ले रहे थे, you can repeat, as in you can have 131 and 137 both, right? And second rule was average number of all the rooms is not necessarily a natural number, right? So ये दो conditions जरूरी नहीं है. There is a new condition though that the average of the new room number added on each floor is a prime number. ठीक है? What is the average of the new room numbers added at the hotel in Bangalore? So we will have a combination, right? जिसमें से 103 is now going to be allowed. Average of the new room number is a prime number. What was the third condition? Third condition has to be continued. Combination. अच्छा ठीक है वो तो anyways we need to have a new combination, right? So 3 and 103 is going to be used. Remember? ये अपना 3 और sorry. Three and 103 has to be used. See, the third condition says the combination has to be unique. 7 के साथ जितने हो सकते थे, we are done with. Can we say instead of 7, now we are going to have 3 here? The new room that is added on the ground floor is 3. That means the new room that will be added on the first floor will be 103. 100 zyada. They both are prime numbers. And the question says, what is the average of the rooms added? ये room add कौन से हुए? 3 and 103. What will be the average of theirs? So 3 and 103 का average. 53, 106 by 2. Chalo. Looked like a tricky question, but it wasn't. Next set. A residential apartment complex has a parking lot with parking slots in it numbered as natural numbers starting from 1 along a single row. These parking slots are meant to park bikes and compact cars only. 2 bikes can fit in a single slot, but a compact car requires an entire slot. If an SUV is required to be parked, it needs 2 slots. When a bike or car arrives, the attendant guides it to the first available slot from the beginning of the row into which it can fit. So a standard parking sequence, right? How many parking slots are there? It's not given. For convenience, bikes and cars are numbered according to the order in which they arrive at the parking lot. So let's understand this. The first vehicle enters, car or bike, I don't care. Usko sticker number 1 de diya. The second car or bike or SUV or compact, whatever comes in, we give it sticker number 2. The next car, sticker number 3, right? So we give the sticker numbers depending upon their entry position. For example, the first bike or car to arrive is given the number 1, the second one is given number 2, and so on, which was obvious, right? So, yeah, this part is obvious. Next, this number does not indicate whether what is parked is a bike or a compact number or an SUV, which makes sense. If we are not identifying the vehicle using a unique combination when they enter, तो हमें पता ही नहीं चलेगा. Somebody says, how many parking tickets have you issued? If I am the parking lot attendant, I will say 6. And if he asks me, कि 6 में से कितने car, कितने bike है? And if I'm not keeping a track, I can simply say, I don't know. Maybe all 6 were bikes. Maybe 5 of them were SUVs and 1 was a bike, right? Okay. The configuration of the parking lot is a sequence of the car and bike numbers in each slot. Okay? Configuration, that's a new term. Each vacant slot is represented by the letter V, vacant V. If there is a bike parked in any slot, then another bike, if it arrives, will be parked in the same slot or the slot will be kept as it is. Okay? So suppose there is this first vehicle that enters is a bike. We give him token number 1. He goes and parks in the first parking slot. Now, if the second bike comes in, it has to go in that parking slot, right? So if there is a bike parked in any slot, then another bike, if it arrives, will be parked in the same slot. और अगर नहीं arrive होता है तो वो slot ऐसे खाली रहेगा. ठीक है? A car and bike cannot be in the same slot, which obviously makes sense. Reason being, a bike takes half the parking slot, a compact car takes an entire slot, while an SUV takes 2. So obviously they can't share. If in a slot only 1 bike is parked, then the slot is represented by the bike number prefixed with the letter H, right? Now they have given us an example. For some instance, suppose bikes and cars numbered 1 through 7 arrive and park, where vehicles numbered 1, 3 and 6 are compact cars, 4 and 5 are bikes, and 2 and 7 are SUVs. तो क्या होगा? Before we read further, let's use our common sense. Number 1 is compact car. Number 2 is SUV. Number 3 is again a compact car. Number 4 is a bike. Number 5 is a bike. Number 6 is a compact car. And number 7 is an SUV. Right? So what will happen? The sequence is going to be written as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are the token numbers issued. Now, this is the first parking slot. This is the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, and so on. Pehla goes in the first compact car. Second that comes in takes up this entire 2 slots SUV. Third that comes in picks up this car. Fourth will take up half of this, which is bike. Fifth also comes in here, takes in bike. Sixth will take the compact car. Seventh will take this entire SUV. So अगर आप count करोगे, coincidentally there are 7 tokens issued and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 spaces taken because SUVs take 2 parking spots. Right? I hope this is clear, it's visible. Right. Now at this point, the parking lot would be described like this. Now it says if cars 2 and 6 now vacate. Right? यानी ये SUV अगर चला गया. So if SUV vanishes and 6 vanishes, अगर ये हो गया, the parking lot now would be described as 1 vacant, 3, 4, 5 vacant and 7. I hope this part is clear. Right? If a bike number 8 arrives subsequently, of 8 pe, if there is a bike that comes in, obviously that bike is going to take the first vacant position. Right? तो ये जो है आपका 8 आ जाएगा. Sorry, bike will be there. So bike will come in. वो आगे नहीं जाएगा. The latest vacant position. Now if bike comes in and this is the numbered 8. So what it says is, if a bike arrives, after that a compact car number 9 arrives, compact car बाद में देखेंगे, the parking lot will have 1, 8, H. H here would stand for half. ठीक है? Half availability है और half vacant है. That way. And what will happen if car number 9 comes in? Compact car. When car number 9, a car comes in, compact car, the next vacant slot is the third one, right? So 9 comes in and you will have compact car. So it will look like 1, 8H, 9, 3, 4, 5, V and 7. This is important to understand what is the sequence and how it will be modified, how it will get updated. When a particular vehicle leaves, vacant kya likhna hai? When a bike enters and there is half a spot left, what are you going to write? If 2 bikes enter, if a compact car leaves, koi bhi combination hoga, this sequence should match with your understanding, right? Now, there is nothing really we can do because we don't know how many vehicles came in, how many parking spots are there. So it will depend on the questions, right? So the first question is, initially bikes and cars numbered 1 to 6 arrive, among which 1 and 4 are SUVs, 2 and 3 are bikes, and 5 and 6 are compact cars. Bike 3 and car 1 leave. Followed by the arrivals of compact cars 7 and bikes 8 and 9. Car 5 then leaves. Then car 10, a compact car, and car 11, an SUV arrive. Which among the following cars is parked between a bike and a car? So, first of all, the entry, right? So, 1 is an SUV, 2 is a bike, 3 is a bike, 4 is an SUV, 5 and 6 are compact cars. So, depending on this, 1 will have SUV, 2 and 3 will have bike and a bike, 4 is going to take SUV, 2 parking spots, 5 will have a compact car, and 6 will have a compact car. Right? So this is the sequence. Then what happens? Bike 3 and car 1 then leave. So bike 3 leaves. So that means you will have SUV at slot 1. We will have bike, which will be called as 2H. And we will have then SUV at 4. Okay, and car 1 also leaves. तो इसको भी लगे हाथ हटा देते हैं. So this is empty as of now. And we will have 5 पे compact car and 6 पे compact car. Followed by the arrivals of compact car 7. So 7 is a compact car that comes in. Obviously, it will pick up the latest vacant position. And bikes 8 and 9 come in. So 8 is also a bike, 9 is also a bike. So obviously 8 and 9, the bikes will pick up the latest slots, right? So this is 8 and 9. Car 5 then leaves. Now when car 5 leaves, this 5 will go away. ठीक है, तो मैं यहीं पर इरेज कर लेता हूं. So car 5 leaves. And then 10 is a compact car and 11 is an SUV. So this 10 compact car, this is the only place where we can put in, right? So एक car गई, दूसरी car आ गई. And then 11-1 is going to be here with 2 slots that will be occupied by the SUV. Question is, which among the following cars is parked between a car and a bike? See, bikes तो इधर ही हैं बस. And these are the cars here. So पूछ रहे हैं कि कौन सा car is between a car and a bike. So bike is here, car is here. So we can say 4th number. That SUV car is parked between a car and a bike. So 4th. Next. Suppose the sequence at some point of time is 3, 4, 2, 5H, definitely a bike here, vacant, and 7. Which of the following is necessarily not true? Okay, ये कैसे बन सकता है? Let's start with the options, of course. Looking at this, we can see that 1 and 6 are missing. So the first car that has, the first one that has come in, it may have come in the first position, left, and then second आया होगा. But second यहाँ पर है. If second is not at the first or second position, but it's rather late, so we can say कि, see, this is the output or this is the final position. The input or the initial position could have been कि ये जो है 1 SUV रहा होगा, such that 2 becomes, 2 is the third slot. तभी होगा ना? Remember, the sequence, the token numbers are assigned and they go and park their vehicles in the sequence. Right? So 1 was an SUV, this is true. Question asked is necessarily not true. मतलब सच भी है, झूठ भी है. But I'm saying कि 1 was an SUV, this is true. ठीक है? Okay. Let's erase this one now. Let's look at the next hint here. 4 is a bike. Uh, 4 is a bike. And 6 was a bike. 4 is a bike, 6 was a bike, 3 is a compact car. Chalo, ye may be true hai. Sorry, may be true nahi, definitely true. It occupies only one position, no? So this is true. This is true. Now between 6 and 4, 4 is not 4H, but this is rather it's a bike. Six was a bike. Suppose if 6 was a bike, suppose this is compact car, suppose this is compact car, this is compact car, this is compact car, and suppose this was also a compact car, and this compact car was numbered 6, right? Because that is the latest part, right? So that left. Six left. If 6 leaves, then 6 was a bike was false. Can we have a bike at 6? No, we can't have a bike at 6 because why would a bike be placed there if there was already a position from the beginning at 5H? Why would we place after it? We shouldn't. So if I take it from the perspective of the bike, if 6 was a bike, it should have been placed here. So 6 was a bike won't happen. Vice versa, if I say 6 was not a bike, but let's say compact car, then if 6 is a compact car, that means 6 was a bike, this is again a false. तो या तो वो bike होगा या नहीं होगा, in both the cases this is going to be a false. So necessarily not true का मतलब necessarily false is what the question is about. So we're like ये तो definitely false है. बाकी हो भी सकता है and it may not even happen. Right? Fine. Maybe 3 and 4, they both are bikes. Okay, so I'll show you that case also in case you are thinking, sir, 4 is a bike kaise? I'm saying that 3 and 4, these are the same spots. As in, this is the same ek hi slot hai. And we have 3 and 4 both associated here and both are bikes. Kyun nahi ho sakta? Very much possible. But whether it is both of them are bikes or if on both of them are cars, the sixth one, if it is a bike, it should have gone at the 5H place, ka H wala, half vacant. Or if it was not a bike, the sixth one is going to be a car. So 4 is a bike is true or false. 1 was an SUV is true or false. And 3 is a compact car, true and false. ये सारे हो भी सकते नहीं भी हो सकते. Anyways, we have got it is true. There is a chance that 1 is CC at V and 6 will be bike at H. We can't have 6 bike at H because if 6 is a bike there, तो H क्यों है? H means that place is vacant, right? And 6 is not mentioned here actually. 6 is what I have written. 6 था नहीं इधर. Got it, Shubham? So B, C, D, we checked all these 3 cases. They are going to be true. As in, एक case बना ना where they can be true. I'm not sure कि वो a false बनेगा कि नहीं. But anyways, the question is which of them is definitely false. I'm saying in one cases each of these were true. And if I look at A option, we are not able to make it true because if 6 was a bike and 7 has come in and 6 left, मतलब 6 के बाद कोई तो आया, then definitely 6 must have left from this place, right? तो ये vacant क्यों है, right? Because suppose if you are saying this was a bike, अरे यार, did I? Oh, sorry, I thought I missed everything. Okay, suppose this was 6 and this was a bike. Tell me, कि 6 जब आ गया था, why would a 7 number will park its vehicle after a vacant? ये 7 इधर नहीं आना चाहिए था. As per the statement, you have a vacant place. So can we say if 6 was a bike, then this vacant place doesn't make sense? Right? ये सेंस ही नहीं बनता इसका. A होगा आंसर. एक केस मिल गया ना. A is going to be the answer. Okay, next one is suppose 7 vehicles, bikes and cars arrived, of which 2 left, which can be either cars or bikes. Also suppose that car 3 is a compact and car 5 is an SUV. Which of the following is a possible current configuration of the parking lot? So कुछ भी हो सकता है. Car 3 is a compact car and car 5 is an SUV. So we don't know about 1, we don't know about 2, we don't know about, we do know about 3 being compact car. We don't know about 4, we do know about 5 being an SUV, so it will pick up 2 parking spaces. So this is 5, and then we have a 6 and we have a 7. Okay? If 1 is an SUV, it will pick up 2 parking spaces. Which of the following is a possible current configuration of the parking lot? अब इनमें से 2 को चले जाना है. So can we have vacant 3, 4? No. See, if both of them leave, we are supposed to have vacant. If only one leaves, then we will have vacant 2 या फिर 1 vacant. These are the token numbers, right? So even if you have an SUV at the first position, it will occupy 2 parking spaces. पर वहां पर token number तो 1 लिखा हुआ होगा ना. So we can't have a single vacant there. या तो दोनों जाएंगे, right? Either both will go if I consider them to be SUV, or there is going to be only one that will go. So ये तो नहीं हो रहा. If this doesn't happen, this one also doesn't happen, right? V को interchange करने से nothing is going to happen. So it's either B or C. Now between B and C, let's look at B now. How can we have 1, 5, VV, 4, 6, 7? 1 के बाद 5 कैसे आ गया? And if 5 is here, why 7 or 6 is there? Why were they not here? Okay, maybe 5 के बाद 2 and 3 left, right? So if 5 के बाद if 2 and 3 left, then 6 comes in here. So if we have 2 and 3, so 1 के बाद why did 2 and 3 go there? Why not it start from here? कि 1 के बाद next तो 2 होना चाहिए. So B also doesn't make sense. So only C makes sense. कि ये वाला जो था, ये 2 vehicles they left, so they are vacant and we are left with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? C is the answer. Okay, next. Initially, bikes and cars numbered 1 to 5 arrive, among which 1 and 3 are SUVs, while 2 and 4 are compact cars, and 5 is a bike. Bike 5 and car 1 then left, followed by the arrivals of car 6, a compact car, and SUV 7. Car 2 then leaves. After that, car 8 arrives. Which among the following number cars is parked exactly in the middle of the row of cars or parking slot? So again, we'll have to start from the beginning. 1 and 3 are SUVs. So 1 is an SUV, 2 is a compact car, 3 is an SUV, 4 is a compact car, and 5 is a bike. So the sequence will be 1 is an SUV, 2 is a compact car, 3 is an SUV, 4 is a compact car, and 5 is a bike. So it's basically 5H here. Now it says bike 5 and car 1 left. So let's see this. Bike 5 and car 1 left. So right now we have a combination of V, V, and V, followed by the arrivals of car 6. When car 6 comes in, it will obviously go here. Car 6, which is compact car, and SUV 7. Now we do not have space here for SUV 7. So SUV 7 will take the subsequent parking spaces, क्योंकि parking spaces तो बहुत है. Car 2 then leaves. So car 2 when leaves, this becomes vacant. After that, car 8 and SUV arrives. When car 8 SUV arrives, it will not follow there because we have 2 consecutive slots there which are vacant. So we will place SUV here. Now the question is, which among the following numbered cars is parked exactly in the middle of the rows? So we have 3 parking places here, 3 parking places here. So ये 3. या फिर 2 vehicles इधर, 2 vehicles इधर, बीच में ये है. So 3. So can we say the third numbered car is parked exactly in middle?